right now. A lot of the technology that's come down the pike over the last 10, 15 years was being hidden by sort of a bit of a bloated workforce. And now as people have had to let people go, they're realizing they can actually do a great deal more with less. And the technology is really coming in, and that technology is providing leverage, and that leverage is providing a lot of higher profits and revenue streams for small business owners and large corporations. I mean, they're sitting on trillions, but that's not the market you're going after, right? The small business owner is easily accessible, and they're very open because they tend to not have a lot of outside influences to call on for financial advice. Well, what would be most helpful from your perspective? Is it kind of looking at the software specifically in terms of functionality, or thinking about sort of a thought process for how to approach this, or what do you?
Well, I listened. I re-listened to your voicemail just before your response just before we got back on. I think the main thing, again, looking at the software, it's primarily, again, correct me if I'm wrong, set up to find, help. And I read your book as well, and I've gone through these lessons. So, but managing the cash flow in the house and borrowing and understanding how that, managing that the household wealth to maximize your efficiency kind of over time. Mm-hmm. Because again, as you say in the book, that the home is the largest purchase they ever make. So being able to borrow smart and understand when to borrow and when to put money in a side fund, etc. That's huge. So I mean, that's in specific to what we do. I mean, that's one of the things that Don talks about when we talk about is, and I love in the software how you can do a calculation for the EPR that shows, well, based on if we can do, if you can borrow at this rate and you can invest at this rate, then this is, shows that you should either put the money in the house or build up a side fund. So that part of it's valuable, but probably that section of it is good. And then the other thing is good is really just, again, kind of coming down on the marketing side of it. You have a lot of experience. I think you said you were a financial advisor at one point, or
correct.
Are you still licensed?
That's how I started out originally, back in